Oh, Della Valle off the crossbar there. Back to Lulick. Wide of the net. Centering pass from Della Valle gets away from Lulick. We've got Chan on the puck. Over to Johnson. She's going to chip that in. Krushelnyski up the boards to... That's right. Back is Krushelnyski. Veselinovic digging. Centering pass. Doesn't get through. Stopped there by Walton. Rebound is steered to the corner. Inslee is tied up with her stick. Puck's gonna come out. Back behind the net is Perry. Up to Alsop. She's gonna clear that out. She's gonna try again. Veselinovic's gonna get that in the zone. And that puck's played in by Perry. Southpoint on a change here. Back is Inslee for that. And the centering pass is going to make it there. Shot is wide of the net. Veselinovic's going to clear and go for a change. She's not going to get there. She's trying to get off. There we go. She's going to get off this time. Amaral passes that up to Barreto. Barreto's going to find Perry. Perry's going to dump that in. Doesn't get deep. Southpoint on a change here. Johnson keeps that in. Perry's going to keep that puck deep. And St. Denis keeps that puck in. Johnson's on it. Back to St. Denis. St. Denis is going to try and put that on net. That shot is blocked. Puck will come out. Perry's going to put it right back in. And Southpoint's on a full line change here. Johnson's going to retreat. She's going to come back. Tries to play that up to St. Denis. St. Denis gets there first. Chan with the puck right out front. Still loose. Della Valle with a couple shots and the goalie hangs on. We've got a 2-on-1 developing here. She's going to go in, look for the shot. Shot goes wide of the net there on Walton. Fisher back. She's trying to feed it up to Wright. Wright's tangled up here. She's got it now. Della Valle's trying to sneak in. She gets caught up. Della Valle with a centering pass doesn't make it through to Wright. Veselinovic battling on the boards. Wright's in there. There has got to be a problem with the ice. Multiple players have fallen. No icing there as that was right on net. Up comes Lulick to Wright. Wright's looking. She's intercepted. That's going to be no icing. They're calling it off, saying it was tipped. Wright's going to try and clear that. She can't. That gets tangled up, and more players are down in almost the same spot here. Lulick behind the net. Loses it on the boards. Lulik's still battling there. Veselinovic in there now. Centering pass does not get there, but does not come out. Puck over top of Walton's net. Pass out front. Gets cleared to the point. That's off a player and deflected wide of the net. Veselinovic clears that puck up. And that puck is tipped up and over the net. Amaral's going to try and clear it. She can't. Walton makes a save there. Another one she's going to hold on to. Bryn, pull the wrapper down a bit so he doesn't have to dig. So face off to Walton's left. Won by Southpoint, but not controlled. Pass out front. Walton makes a toe save on that one. That shot is stopped going in. And St. Denis is going to carry that out. St. Denis coming in. Can she get the shot off? And a stop there. Good drive by St. Denis. Face off to the right of the goalie. And that shot on net's going to go off the post, and a few rebound chances there for Dufour, it looks like. What? Yeah, but what's the name? Arctic? Another face-off here, going to go to the right of the goaltender. Amarals passes that up. Right can't hold on to it, and the Arctic's going to come out here. We got Lulik and Inslee. That puck will stay out. Lulik gets her stick on it. Down goes Dufour. Back goes Inslee for the puck here. Inslee back in behind. Now Dufour back there trying to play the puck around to Barreto. Barreto doesn't get there. Puck doesn't clear. Lulik looking for the centering pass to Amaral. Doesn't quite get there, just off her stick. Back it goes to Dufour. Dufour goes up to Della Valle. Della Valle can't keep the puck on her stick. And it's right back into the Southpoint end here. Lulik going back for it this time. Johnson battling for the puck, centering pass, shot doesn't come off, Amaral can't get that puck out. Southpoint cannot clear here. Back is Inslee. She's going to try and clear, that's stopped in traffic. And the puck is back behind the Southpoint net. This time Lulik's got it. She's found Della Valle and the puck's going to come out. Puck's going to go right back in here. And Walton with a save. So face off to the left of Walton. 7:02 remaining in the game. Centering pass off the face off there. Can't get the shot off. Stick tied up. Over to Della Valle. Della Valle tries the centering pass to Johnson. Johnson gets that out. They're going to call this icing. And that puck's going to come all the way back. Johnson in for the draw. She's going to win that. Out to Della Valle. Della Valle's got Chan with her. On Chan's stick, she's going to try, and she gets hauled down. No call on that one. St. Denis keeps that puck in. Della Valle back on the hunt. Johnson's in there to help. St. Denis is going to keep it in. Johnson with the puck over to Della Valle. Della Valle tries a centering pass. Chan couldn't get in there. Chan's going to pass it up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski's going to put the shot on. It's blocked. Back out in front. And Arctic's going to come. No! Arctic is going to be able to clear that. And Krushelnyski's going to play that deep. And Southpoint's looking for a change here. Charlotte coming in. She's going to have a chance here. Shot. Save. Puck is still loose. Puck is loose. Come on. That puck was loose. Referee couldn't see it. If you're done, just put it down here, Brim.
Right here, okay?
Do you want your juice? I think it's right. It should be, his juice should be right there, isn't it? Yeah. Good job by Lulick to keep that breakaway from happening. She reaches her stick out. Shot on net is deflected, but stops. That was going in the empty net. Fisher battling on the boards here, along with Veselinovic and Wright. Lulick gets in the way there. Fisher back down battling on the boards with Veselinovic. There is 2 Arctic players. There we go. Southpoint did come out with that. Arctic manages. Can't clear this end here. And Walton with the shot and a save. So we're going to see a face-off to the left of Walton here with 4:44 remaining in the first period. Shot coming in. Pops out of Walton's glove. She manages to steer it to the side of her net. And we're going to get Barreto. Arctic is going to play that around. Into St. Denis. She has a shot on net. Another shot there. Both steered wide of the net. Arctic's going to carry that out to center ice. St. Denis is going to get there. Doesn't clear it. And that puck's going to go deep into the Southpoint end. Inslee going after it. She's going to turn it the other way to Barreto. Barreto tries to play that up. Doesn't get it by. St. Denis is coming around. She's trying to play that up. No Southpoint on the boards there, but that puck is going to make it by and clear. St. Denis looking for the centering pass to Amaral. Amaral is going to get there, but can't keep control. Loses it in her feet. Centering pass, no one there. Actually, Della Valle showed up. Della Valle off the bench. Both of them were down. I don't know. Taylor and somebody were down.
Taylor.
That's what Bryn calls Taylor. Tay-Tay. Taylor pushing a little bit there after getting hit behind the net the last play. Lulick getting tied up there. Walton with a save. Face-off to the right of Walton. Johnson in for that face-off. She wins that. It's going to clear the zone. Chan going after it. And again, we have another player down here, this time from the Arctic. There is lots of ruts in this ice, it appears. Krushelnyski finds Chan. Chan loses it in her feet. Della Valle in there with a shot. Puck is still loose out in front of the goalie. And we've got 3 players down. And we're going to get a pen. I think it's going to be a Southpoint penalty after all of that. some pushing and shoving and some pile-ups in front of the net. And actually both are going to go. So nice to see the ref didn't just call one. Face off to the right of the Arctic goalie. Marina in there. And back is Inslee. She's got to try and play that forward. Back comes right to help out. Marina's going to grab that puck. Alsop trying to get up there with her. Wright keeps it in. That shot was just wide of the net. Alsop behind the net. That's Linovic battling hard on the boards. Yeah. And the Arctic are going to clear that, get that out. We've got, that's going to get to Alsop. Alsop's trying to play that up. No one there. Arctic are going to play that deep into the Southpoint zone. Back is right to pick that up. She's intercepted by an Arctic player. Veselinovic wraps that around over to Wright. Wright gets interrupted there. Southpoint not quick on the puck today. Arctic's going to pick that up behind the net. Centering pass, no one there. So Fisher's going to ice that puck for a much needed change for Southpoint. You want to see what I'm doing? You got to stand up here though. Ready? Got it? Okay. So wait till I turn the camera and you'll see, okay? So stand right here. Look. It's playing the game so that the parents at home can see it. Pass up to Amaral. Over to Dufour. Brent, I can't see. What is that?
Who? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, is it good? There we go. Got to turn it. And she gets by the defense there. Stopped by Walton. Sorry, guys. Camera's not moving as fast as the players are. Arctic has that puck. They're going to play it down low. Intercepted there by Dufour. On the boards is St. Denis trying to play that out. Dufour around the net. Yep. Trying to get that puck up to Amaral. Ryan's going to save the puck? Let's hope so.
Maybe these know that.
Yeah, we got to get it into this end, right?
Yeah.
Arctic's going to try and carry that across. That puck's going to get to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski passes it over to Lulick. Lulick's going to turn. She's looking for the pass up to Della Valle. Della Valle's looking for the centering pass. Skips over Amaral. Amaral does pick it up. Deep in the corner.
Where's Amaral?
Amaral?
Yeah.
She's over there. And that's going to be the end of the period. And I believe we are going to get our flood right now. Nope.
What happened now? What happened now?
I was going to say, we're going to get our flood so we can go warm up, okay? We will be back in 10 minutes.
What happened?
The Zamboni's going to come out.
Where's the
we're gonna take the mute off so everybody can hear us.
Don't say any bad words.
No.
We win.
Did you drink all your juice?
Yeah.
You did. Do you want Bryn to peel your muffin for more of that?
No, please.
You're full? Okay. Put my coffee back over by. That's the charger.
What did Tyson do?
It charges my phone
Yeah.
so it doesn't die.
Oh, wait.
I might have to put it back in, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Sucker.
Charger.
Sucker. No. Don't use to do this. Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars. Yep, let's go Stars. Here they come. Say it again.
Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars.
Let's go, dog. Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars.
Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars.
Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars.
Let's go, dog.
Yeah, go Stars.
Let's go, dog.
Who's out?
Let's go, dog.
Let's go Stars. Yep.
Let's go, dog.
Let's go
What's that
Stars.
girl doing?
What's that?
What's that girl doing?
Yeah. What's that girl doing?
Ryan and Taylor.
Ryan's cleaning out her net.
Where's Taylor?
Taylor's right there. She just got on. Look, around me. There's Taylor. And Ella's out there. And Sierra's out there. And Lila's out there. And looks like McKenna's out there too. All the girls. Okay, here we go. Period number 2. 15 minutes on the clock.
You want to come here and watch? Or stand there?
Face off is won by the Arctic. They're going to carry that back in. That shot goes wide of the net. Brady, you got to tell me if I'm too far. Centering pass doesn't make it out to Chan. Kushaniski back with the puck. She's going to play that up. Pass intended for Johnson. Makes it by her. In comes the Arctic. Centering pass attempt there, but gets stuck in a puddle. That pass gets through. Wide of the net for the shot. Let's go Stars. Puck won't clear. Puck back around behind the net. Arctic's going to play that up to the point.
Yesterday I went there.
Shot blocked there by St. Dennis. Bella Valley struggling to get it off the boards. She's going to be able to play that in. And icing is going to be the call.
I hate icing unless you're like if you're like really close, you just call it off.
So that puck is going to come all the way down to the right of Walton.
Yeah, at the time there's some other here. So
Yeah, but you got to be able to see. Can you see? Can you see everything? Kale, let me know. Southpoint's going to win that draw. Alsop can't keep that on her stick. Back is Inslee. Very hard on the board. Alsop in there with her. Veselinowic's going to try and sweep that around to right. On right stick, she can't keep it on there. Inslee's going to pinch and get that puck out. And back to Perry. Perry gets that puck into the zone. Some puddles here. Puck's moving really slow. Back up to Inslee. Inslee's going to take a shot on net, and Alsop is hammered in front of that net. And a shot on net. Where are you going?
Be careful. Kayla, be careful.
Where are you going? You want to come on this side? Okay. So just stand back. Here, you want back up? Just stand, just move back and forth with it. You can move. You don't have to go around. See, now look, you can see it. That's us, and that's them. Southpoint gets that back in. Puck off to Dufour. She can't get the shot off. That's the Arctic. That's them. That's the blue team, and that's what team is that? Their name is the Arctic. Arctic something. It's the other one. It's the blue one. Shot coming in, blocked there. Walton with a save on a rebound. Deflection off of her own player. Back to the point. Out in front. Lulick with the save there.
Stop it!
And the Arctic's going to be able to play that back in. Back goes Lulick for the puck. Go Julia! That's going to go to Dufour. Dufour looking up for, I believe it's Amaral up there. Amaral's going to get that puck behind the net. Here she comes. Southpoint making a change. Intercepted in the corner here by the Arctic. And that puck's going to clear. Back is Della Valley. She manages to play that up the boards to Johnson, who manages to play that in on her backhand. Incoming Chan. Back up. Crucial Niski. St. Denis back. Here we go. St. Denis keeping it wide. Centering pass. No one there. Della Valley picks up that puck. Della Valley tries to play it out front. Crucial Niski. Plays it up to the point. Intercepted. Back down low is Crucial Niski. She's going to play that around the board. Yeah, just stand right where Bryn is, or have Bryn move that stuff so you can stand further down. Della Valley is going to be able to play that puck out, and it's not going to be enough for icing. They're going to have to play it. Can believe, no, that's Johnson hit hard in the corner there. Arctic's going to carry that out. St. Denis back with her. Shot on net. Walton steers that wide. Arctic's going to pick that up. Back to the point. Shot is blocked there. Della Valley was tied up, but they need a line change. Smart move, ladies. Arctic's going to play that. They're trying to catch us on a change. Do you want to go for a walk with Bryn? Up comes Inslee. She loses that puck. And the shot on net. Walton steers that wide with her blocker.
Under. Job right!
Olsop can't clear that puck. Perry's going to clear that. Inslee's going to keep it out. In there is Wright. Wright manages to get it over. She's over the line. In is Veselinovic. Doesn't get a lot on her shot there, but keeps it in. In comes Perry. She's going to play that. She's going to shoot that. Goalie steers it wide in the net. Veselinovic back behind. Perry's going to pinch here. Lulick is back to collect. Lulick up to Veselinovic. Veselinovic plays that in deep. And Southpoint makes their change. Lulick manages to keep that in front of her because there was a player behind her too. And is Dufour around. And Fisher can't keep it. Glove saved there by Walton, but she can't hold on. Rebound comes out. Lulick manages to get that puck out. And Southpoint's going to manage to clear. And that's interrupted by Barreto. Can't keep it on her stick. Gets lost in her feet there, actually. And we're going to get another chance here. Saved by Walton. And another one steered wide in the net here by Walton. Lulick is going to try and clear this, and she's going to. Not deep enough to get the change, though. We need a defensive change here. Southpoint's going to get the defensive change quickly. And Dufour's going to keep that puck in. Great job, Barreto. Pushed up on the boards. Arctic's going to come out behind the net. Shoot at the net! Shoot at the net! And the Arctic's going to pull that around their own net. Southpoint is on a change here. They got Krushelnitsky and St. Denis back. And that puck is steered off of their own player. She's going to carry it around. Sorry, guys. Puck is out front. She loses a stick, though. She manages to get it out. She has no stick. Go, Della Valle. Della Valle has Chan if she can find her. Chan's got it clear. And Della Valle manages to push that into the zone. Walton's going for her stick right now. She's back in. Johnson on that puck. Chan has it out front. Off the inside of the post. That was close. Back going for it is Della Valle there. She's got St. Denis with her. Della Valle's going to turn and go herself. She's looking. Got Chan. Chan loses it on her stick. But Johnson is there. Puck gets by Inslee. And Walton's actually going to cover that for a whistle.
Say hi, Kayla.
Who you texting? I meant to say. Okay, face off to the left of Walton. Won by Southpoint. Up to right. She can't keep it on her stick. Puck is going to go wide of Walton's net into the far corner here. It's going to come out. Arctic will have to reset. Puck's going to make its way behind Walton's net. On it is Perry. Perry trying to hit Alsop. Can't get it through. That's going to come out. Marina just off of her stick. Would have had a lane way to go. Vasiljevic is back in the corner. Over to Wright. Wright battling on the boards. There's two of them in there. Vasiljevic going to get herself in there. She's going to wait, and they fall on the puck to Inslee. Inslee's going to try and get it out to at least the red here. That tips off, I believe it's Wright. Charlotte gets there, but she gets hammered, and we're going to get a power play here.
Yes, they got a penalty kill. Because they hit Charlotte. She's okay.
So, Southpoint is going to go on the power play here. Up to Lulick. Lulick back over to Della Valle. Della Valle just misses wide. St. Denis and Lulick on our point. Chan, Johnson, and Della Valle up front. St. Denis is going to bring that back in. Sorry, guys. Camera. Della Valle's on the hunt with Johnson with her. They're going to try and clear this. They're going to be able to. Sorry, guys. Camera. I can't charge my phone at all. That shot from Johnson is going to go up over the net. I'm trying to charge my phone. St. Denis with a shot off the player. Back to Johnson down low. Johnson over to Lulick. Lulick fires a shot, and the goalie's going to hang on. Are you tired, KO? Not yet? So we got a full-scale change here for Southpoint. Dufour and looks like Inslee back on the point here, and we've got Barreto, Veselinovic, and right up front, Veselinovic down low with it. Chase, centering pass, doesn't connect on the stick. Good try there by, I believe that was Barreto. Veselinovic's in there with it. Dufour tried to pinch. Inslee, they're going to play that in all the way down. No icing. So we are playing, we're not playing typical American hockey rules. And that centering pass is going to get by. And Walton's going to make that save as the penalty expires. 3:44 remaining in the second period. We're going to get a face off to the left of Walton here. Are you cold? Are your hands cold? Are you cold? Put them in Bryn's blankie. And that shot from the point was deflected off of, I believe it was Chan there. Centering pass doesn't get through. Another attempt gets steered wide of the net. And Chan's going to be able to pick that up. She's going to play it out to the center. Della Valle on the hunt here. Back to St. Denis. St. Denis is going to play that up. Over to Ella. The pass just in front of her. Chan on it though. In there with her is Johnson. Krushelnicki grabs that puck. She's going to throw it up. It hits off the Arctic player. And puck steered the other way. And Walton's going to make a glove save on that one. Go Ryan! So full-scale change here for Southpoint. Dufour in for the draw. She throws that one to the corner. And Walton's going to make another save there. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of Walton. And there's Dufour for the draw. Inslee and Perry back on D. And Amaral, Dufour, and Barreto up front. That shot is steered wide of the net off the Southpoint player. Back to the point. He's going to play it down. Intercepted by Perry. She's going to skate this one out. Aria looking for the centering pass to Amaral. Can't get it there. Just in front of her stick. Amaral's played up against the boards here. Perry and Inslee back. There with Dufour. Inslee with the puck. She steers that to the corner. Out front. That shot is taken behind the net. Aria plays that puck up. She's got it to Barreto. Barreto's got Amaral with her, but she can't get the puck in deep. Kind of laid out a little bit. Dufour can't connect with that pass, just out in front of her stick.
Get there, Emerson!
And here comes Jude.
Yes,
Made by Walton. She's not sure where it is, but it's stuck in her pad. So a full-scale change here for Southpoint. Marina into the draw. Veselinovic wins that draw, although it stays at Southpoint. Walton steers that to the side of her net. Wright's going to pick that up. She's going to manage to get it out. No icing. Veselinovic's on the hunt for it.
Yes, Marina!
Marina's going to get there. That pass is not going to come out. Juge is going to get there. She's going to play that in deep. Lulick's in there. Back to Veselinovic behind. Veselinovic battling on the boards as it's tied up. In comes Wright to help. Alsop out front. Hoping for a clearing pass here. He's letting him go. It is tied up, and there it comes. Now we've got the puck loose. All three. So we've got, that is Fisher back behind the net, or back there to stop that. Could have been a little penalty call. Ref didn't give it to her. Bench wanted it. And that pass is going to get by. And we've got one there and another glove save by Walton. Where's my, can you pass me my coffee? Are you ticklish? Brent, 33.3 seconds left in this period. And we've got Sierra Johnson in for the draw. Della Valley can't clear the puck. Stick right over top of it. She's still battling hard here. And back behind the net. Up to Chan was Johnson. That puck's going to go back in deep. Krushelnitsky and St. Dennis on the defense here. Krushelnitsky's in there with Johnson. Johnson's looking for Chan. She's interrupted. And the penalty expires as St. Dennis was going to try and carry. And then we got a game later, right? Then we have a game later. We have one more game today, right? Yep, we got one more.
One more thing.
It's so cold in here. Are you cold?
Do you want to go stand out there with Bryn and watch from outside? No?
No.
We're going to have to go get gloves. It's so cold in here.
Can we go shopping?
That's a message for anybody coming tomorrow. It's cold in here.
What is that?
Is Bryn being silly? Bryn being silly. Are you tired? I think KO's tired.
Me too. You take a nap?
Is it nap time? Is it nap time? One more period, yep. Can you say... Okay, what do we say? What do you say right now? Yell it really loud. Say, go Stars.
Go Stars!
That's good.
Somebody heard you. Their heads went up. What?
Ready, go. Say it again.
Let's go Stars!
Go Stars!
Say it again. More time.
Go
Go
Stars!
Stars! We're going to get Della Valley, Johnson, and Chan up front, and we're going to get, I believe it's going to be Lulick and Fisher back on D. Start this period. Another 15-minute period. Here we go. Johnson in for the draw. She wins that. Lulick plays it down. Chan try and intercept there. That's offside. That should be offside, but no call there. That puck is steered out front. Shot coming in, deflection, and Walton makes that save. That's a great deflection by the Arctic. But up into the face mask of Walton, then she manages to collect. So face off to the left of Walton. Johnson in for the draw. Right back to Walton, and she's going to cover. Southpoint is going to make a forward line change here. You want to come back here and see? You got to come over here. See? There's the girls. Veselinovic in for that draw. She wins that. Goes back down to Fisher. Fisher tried to clear. Now Fisher back in there battling on the boards. Veselinovic in with her. She's going to collect that puck out to Wright. And Wright is going to manage to get that puck in, but they can't get the shot. Battle out in front. She's taken down. Veselinovic's going to stay high. Wait for that. They're going to try the centering pass here. It's going to connect. This one's quick. So, shot and cleared. And that puck does not come out. Now it does. Alsop has that puck out. And back towards Perry. Perry's going to play that over to Inslee. Inslee's going to manage to get that out. Arctic's going to pick that up at their blue line. Shot's going to come in, and it's going to go wide of the net. Over to Wright. Wright's got to get there. She's intercepted. Over to Perry. She's not going to get that puck out. But be careful, KO. It's going to fall. It's going to fall off the bench. Puck out in front. That's deflected off the net. Perry's going to ice that puck, looking for the line change. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of Walton. In is Dufour for the draw. Arctic is going to win that back. They can't handle that on the point. They have to retreat. Amaral, Dufour, and Barreto out there. Up to St. Denis. St. Denis is actually going to try and go for a skate. She's going to play that in deep. Back in, up around. Amaral's going to get there. Amaral battling on the boards. Kruseniski on the point. She's got a second there. Shot doesn't get through. Actually, sorry, it did get through. Now St. Denis gets tied up there. Shot goes wide of Walton there. Krushelniski back with her. Amaral again. Krushelniski's going to retreat. She's going to slow this puck down over to Barreto. Barreto's going to skate that. Look for Amaral. And it's, he's not calling that. That should have been offside. Shot there on net. Gets deflected. Amaral couldn't get all of it, and they're going to ice that puck.
Okay, am I dumb? I thought offside in the States was if
we're not playing we're not playing USA hockey rules.
Why?
I don't know, because they're also not playing in USA hockey rules. You can't ice the puck during a penalty either. So that was Johnson in for that. Chan picks up that puck. She's battling on the boards. Della Valle tries to pick that up. Fisher on the end. We've got Johnson and Lulick back. Sorry guys, KO's picking the stand. Centering pass, doesn't get through. That's a save by Walton. She got the leg out just in time. Southpoint is going to be able to get that out. Chan on the hunt here.
Yes, Ella!
Ella's got it. Can she get the shot off? No, she is hauled down with no call again. Chan again. We are going to get a face-off to the right of the Arctic goalie. Yes. Say, way to go, Ella. Say,
Chapter.
back on the point, we've got Inslee and Perry. Perry's going to be able to keep that in. We've got Wright. Wright, Veselinovic, and again, without numbers on these sleeves, it's very hard to tell. Alsop is out there. And Southpoint's going to go on the power play here.
Go, Char.
Looks like it might be a tripping call. So, out comes Johnson, Della Valle, Chan. And we've got St. Denis and Lulick on the back end. Johnson's in for that draw. She's going to win that. It's going behind the net. Back around is Della Valle. She's going to try and get this set up. She is being impeded here quite a bit with the hooking. And they're going to be able to clear that all the way down. St. Denis going in for it. St. Denis is going to settle. She's got Johnson and Lulick back there with her. She's going to head over to Lulick. Lulick's going to get that out, but Chan had just crossed in front of her. We're going to get... There we go. Lulick's going to settle this down. Okay, let's go, ladies. Up to Della Valle. Della Valle doesn't connect on the pass. She went backwards, and we're going to get a breakaway shot here. And they're going to score. Can I have my coffee?
That guy scored.
So the visitors are going to pick up a shorthanded goal. There's still 44 seconds remaining in the Southpoint power play. Veselinovic right up front. Krushelnyski, Dufour, I believe that is, on the back end. I might be wrong with that. Again, no numbers on the sleeves really doesn't help me. Right, looking for a point. That is Dufour on the back end. Back up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski gets stopped, and we're going to get another breakaway here. Yeah! What a glove save there by Walton.
Job, Ryan.
So, Southpoint on their heels here on the power play. 21 seconds remaining. We have a face-off to the right of Walton. Wright's in there to take that. Perry can't clear. Wright back to help her. Perry's going to grab that. She's going to look for the outlet pass to Amaral. Doesn't get it to her. Overshoots her a bit. Amaral battling. Inslee there. Arctic again is going to spin this puck around and take it into the Southpoint end. That puck is going to clear. Perry, but they're going to pick it right back up here. Inslee battling. That puck is going to get out. Inslee can't keep that on her stick. Back is right to help. She pushes it over. Perry can't keep it on her stick, can't get it out. In is right. Wright's going to pull that back. Stays in. Now it's out of the zone. In is Dufour to help. That puck's going to come all the way down. And Southpoint's going to make a full-scale line change here. Dufour to Barreto. Barreto looking for a pass. She can't connect. That's going to be intercepted again. Barreto in. She gets the pass out to Alsop. Alsop's got Dufour with her. She can't get the puck in deep. She is stopped. And the Arctic's going to come back up here. Lulick on the back end there. That's going to be picked up by Stella. What are we doing? We went backwards and they picked it up. Walton's going to have to cover for that. I believe Southpoint is getting a penalty for tripping. And we are. Fisher going to the box for tripping. So, 1 minute, 30-second power play here. Face-off is to the left of Walton. Della Valle takes that face-off and does manage to clear it. It's back behind the net. Krushelnyski will go for it. Krushelnyski's going to play that down to center ice. Arctic will pick it up. Della Valle's there. They're going to have to backtrack across center ice. We got to be careful. Another shot coming in. Walton's going to make that save. So Krushelnyski and St. Denis are on the back end here. Della Valle in for that draw again. Still tied up. Eventually does come out with it. Krushelnyski battling there with Della Valle is on the boards. Back up to their point. It's going to come over. Chan up front. Tries to intercept. St. Denis tries to ricochet that off the boards. It takes a bad hop and comes back at her. Chan's gonna get that. She tries break out, can't. She gets snuffed. Della Valle's gonna come back. She stops that on the boards. They will have to retreat. That puck's gonna come out. Della Valle does manage to play it back, but can't keep it on her stick. She's tied up. Chan with the puck here. That's gonna get played deep into the Arctic zone. No icing there. Chan's gonna tie that up on the boards. There's 13 seconds remaining in the power play. Chan's still battling back there. That is stopped by Johnson. Johnson with a centering pass to Chan. She can't connect. She shoots again. That is deflected up and over the net. Chan with some good chances today. Just can't find it. Southpoint needs to move fast. Catch him on a change here. Johnson's coming in with that. She drops that back to Veselinovic. Veselinovic. Amaral out there. Perry's going to pinch. She can't keep that in. Inslee's going to grab that. She's got to skate it up. Take a look. Amaral can't keep that. Tries to get it to Johnson. Doesn't make it there. That makes it to Johnson's stick. She's going to find the zone. And that was just a full-on check on her. No call. With an elbow thrown up to the head. Inslee's back. Amaral just got hit again. Still no call. 5:26 remaining in the game. Veselinovic back. Lulick back out there. Johnson again. She's still there. Veselinovic's going to manage to play that and give Southpoint a chance to change. Wright gets in there, causes a disturbance. Dufour battling on the boards. Amaral up on the point. That's going to get through. Lulick's going to take it back. That's going to make it up. That went to Dufour. That's going to come all the way back again. Fisher over to Lulick. Lulick pinches it up. Doesn't get it on right stick. Dufour first, and then Dufour's going to come. She's going to turn. Back up the boards, and that one's going to come out. We got Barreto over there. She's coming in behind the net there, waiting for the rest. Dufour in there now to help. Right circling out front. St. Denis is on the point. Lulick's coming off. Get in there. No, wait, there we go. Krusniski's made it out to the point. And they will reset. St. Denis with the stop there. And over to Barreto. Barreto's going to hold. Wright has to hold right at that line, and she does. Krusniski's going to play that up to Dufour. Artic's going to carry that, looking for the breakout pass. It's not. It's off of her stick, off of Krusniski's stick. And we're going to... That's St. Denis in the corner. Alsop digging. She's trying to get her stick on it to keep it clear. That's going to make it back to the corner. And that puck doesn't get out. Della Valle's on hunt for it. She's going to throw that up in the air. Bounces off the boards and over top of Alsop. St. Denis in there. Still can't clear it. Another save made by the blocker, Walton. Arctic is going to pick that back up. We have 3:03 remaining in this game. That puck is going to come to the line, but not out. Shot is stopped by Della Valle. Della Valle looking to get that out. That one's going to come out. And Chan trying with the interception. Can't get her stick on it, just out of her reach. And the Arctic's going to play that in deep. St. Denis around for it. She's looking. Veselinovic's going to get that out just outside of Della Valle's reach. Della Valle tries, it's back. Perry's going to pick that puck up. She's going to pass it to Chan. Chan's going to try. That shot is blocked. Della Valle back behind the net here. Here comes Perry. She can settle it. Shot is blocked again. Inslee is back here alone. going to manage to stop that play. And there's going to be another tripping call in the corner that gets missed. So Della Valle gets hauled down by her skates. So a full-scale line change here for Southpoint, actually. Perry and Inslee will stay out there on the back end, and Amaral, Johnson, and Veselinovic up front. You gotta take a picture of that. Veselinovic manages to get that out. Johnson's on the hunt for it. She gets there. Tucked behind. She's looking for the centering pass. Can't connect on the centering pass there. In is Veselinovic on the boards. Up to Amaral. Amaral can't keep it on her stick. Perry back with Inslee. We're gonna have to be careful. We're lucky. And that shot is wide of Walton's net. That was off of the Southpoint player right to the stick of the Arctic. 1:17 remaining. Not sure if they're going to try and pull Walton here, but we need to get this puck out. Veselinovic's not going to be able to clear. She tries on the backhand. Inslee's back around to get it. To Amaral, doesn't get to her. Amaral's now going to send it off the boards. It doesn't get out here. This time it's going to get out. Johnson hunting that. That's going to get by Inslee, and we're going to get an icing call. So, 46.4 seconds remaining in the game. Oh my God, this might be the cutest thing I've ever seen. No, I'm not tired. Meanwhile, he's sound asleep on the bench. So, in for the draw. Lulick and St. Denis on the back end, and we've got Dufour right. Icing call again here. Dufour right, and I believe that is Barreto up front. Sorry guys, unless I see the name, I can't tell. With these weird jerseys that have no numbers on the sleeves. In is Dufour. She wins that draw. Back up Dufour. She's going to play it up to Lulick. Lulick's going to take a shot. That gets deflected wide of the net. 27 seconds remaining. Arctic's going to play that up. Lulick's going to have to get back. And Juge stops her there. Out front again. No shot. Walton with a save there on that shot. Juge trying to play it around. Gets intercepted by the Arctic. We have 7 seconds. That puck is going to get played down, and that's going to be the end of the game. And unfortunately, with a 1-0 loss to start.
That was probably one of the best games I've seen her play.
Who?
Right.
Yeah.
That was just like a battle between the goalies.
We are back in action. I believe it is 6:30 tonight. Great game there for Southpoint. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Playing up here at U19 in this tournament. He's heavy. Somebody's bored. He fell asleep. Okay, we'll see you guys all back tonight.